everything is changed a little bit every training camp. You know, like that's the goal of it. We need to develop, we need to evolve as a human being, not as a fighter. But I'm feeling the best place that I ever been. You know, like I never felt so good. I know it's a cliche. Every fighter say that, but that's this time still. Never felt so good. You know, so right place. I don't care what's happening. So win, lose, or draw, I'm having fun. You know, on the fight week. You know, like that's everything. I'm not good. So mentally, I'm on the point. Like physically, I'm always training. I'm always, you know, like I'm feeling so good.
No, what were you saying? Touch my leg to the mat?
No, I was like, touch your leg to the mat.
Oh, okay.
Get it?
Oh, that one's in the foot. So right now we are going over the final details, more review for Bruno and his fight. His opponent's a top heavy wrestler, so we're going over just different positions and options that Bruno has if the fight were to even get on the ground. Bruno's got great wrestling, great jiu-jitsu, and you know, this guy likes to be on top, so we're just working, you know, worst case scenarios in case he gets there. And that's what we're working today. His last hard day of training was last week. We really don't like to go into fight week and push the body because right now he's dieting a lot. He's worried. The game plan's already set. We don't want to get him injured. We want to keep him healthy and just keep building on the game plan come fight night, Friday night.
When you guys know that when you go live and you start flipping all over the place, what's gonna happen? That's what you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear, ah! And then I'm gonna go, fuck, that sucks. And the first thing I'm telling people is get to the hands. Fight the hands first, then start feeling blah, blah, blah. But these are the things you forget because we're always going live, we're always going tough. Right? No. Slow it down so we know what to do and set the tone for the day. So now that we're all warmed up, get some water. These 1-for-1, you know, submission things, it's, you know, you can use them to warm up. You can use them to sharpen your technique, slow things down. Again, this is just something in the very beginning, right? But the main thing that you guys really want to focus on is slowing it down, getting the little things. Just as important as it is to apply a technique, it's just equally as important to get the hell out of that.
Good work today, guys. Good work. 10-minute rounds with position skill set building at the end. It's hard to do that stuff when you're tired. But we'll say, I'm very happy. I knee cut the shit out of Lou's guard. Everybody level up today? Everyone level up? Level up? Awesome, fantastic. Who's got anything to add? Marco, what do you got?
I'm not gonna see it.
Vic?
Think about what's more important, the little details you miss when you're attacking or the little details you miss when you're defending. One is more important to win a fight, the other one is more important to not lose. You know, one easy example is I went for an armbar and I went too fast, too far, and I ended up losing the position, but I didn't lose the fight. If I were to be caught in an armbar situation and I rushed those details, I'm going to get my arm broken. So I'm going to lose that fight. So one is more important than the other in the aspects of the grand scheme and the end of it all. You might lose an attack, but at least you're still in it. But you can't lose a defense because that's the end.
Vic and I were rolling and Josh stopped us and he was like, hey, the reason why neither one of you could finish it, this leg entangle, was because of X. Showed us a couple of things, and even though I don't know, I haven't really drilled enough, Vic used it directly on me to get out of the leg entanglement. And then my next roll, I was like, you know what, let me try this. And I succeeded in the position, kind of ugly, but at least I'm trying it right after like the adjustment was told to me to use, right? Because it does me no good if he just spent some time saying do X, Y, Z, and I'm like, okay, cool, and I don't address it. Why even stop me to address that detail if I'm not going to try it? The whole point is to get better, evolve, suck at something 1,000 times so you can learn how better to do it next time. Right, Josh?
When all of you have a strong side playing guard, and most likely it's facing to your right. So when you're passing someone's guard, maybe you should pass to their weak side. Might find it a lot easier.
All right, dope. Guys, we fly out Wednesday for Bruno's fight on Friday. If you guys have UFC Fight Pass, we'll be on around like 7 o'clock our time. 7 o'clock our time, so tune in and give some good vibes. What you got, Bruno?
Just thank you very much, and just adding what you said, like making mistakes is not a bad thing. Just if you don't know what you're doing, that's the problem, like just like using an example on our training camp right now, like I was making one mistake over and over again. Then when we figured out what was it, we could fix it and everything changed, like just look for it, slow down, like you're gonna suck 1,000 times. Look for what are you doing wrong? Like why every time I ended up in this position, for some reason I'm doing something wrong. When you figure out that, you fix it, everything's gonna go good.
Cool. Other than that, guys, good work. We got sparring tomorrow. Little guys at 11:30, bigger guys at 1. Vic, you got practice, right?
Yeah.
Cool for you. Yeah, you're like not class, right? Marco's going to teach tomorrow night. Cool.
Teaching tomorrow night. Oh, one more thing. And then Saturday at 10 a.m., I'm going to be hosting a free workshop just to, the nations are always welcome. We're going to be raising money for Powell's fight at the end of the month. If you want to come, let me know. It's going to be 10 a.m. this Saturday in Simi Valley. So just let me know if you want to come.
Cool. Awesome. Good work today, guys. Let's break it out of here. All right, guys. Bruno on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bruno!
I felt great. That's the best fight I ever. I mean, like, not only performed, but I felt like at home. I felt I was training, like right here. Like that was the same feeling. No pressure, nothing different. I was having fun. So either way, if I win or lose, I was happy with the performance, with the way that I was feeling. What surprised me a little bit, surprised only me, didn't surprise Jed, because he told me before. He told me like this guy gonna raise to the occasion. No, he gonna be tough, and I believe that. I just didn't believe that he could take so many shots and not fall. I honestly thought I was dropping him with a front kick, and then I have a picture that I did a really good front kick, the one that I dropped people, and he didn't fall. So like credit to him, like he's a tough guy. It's funny, like as I said, this fight is one of the best that I felt. It's because I was really present, and sometimes even he gave a comment, I give him like thumbs up because I hear it or I look at him. That is on the very first minute of the fight, I kick it, the guy grabbed my leg, I grab his neck, and I look at Chet and start smiling because that's something that we work at, like the bond between us, between him and the fighters, but like how I feel, it's just like he's inside of the cage, he's seen everything that he asks, I do right away because I trust on the guy, like I know that even though it come out wrong, that happens sometimes, but like I know that he's looking with different angle and he knows my skill set. He knows what I can do and what matches on the fight on that moment.